here we are into Photoshop now. So the very first thing I would like to tell you about the Photoshop workspace. The very first when I open Photoshop, I always organize my workspace before I start working on my projects. So what is workspace? So let's discuss about it. The first thing I would like to tell you about is the recent projects. All right, these are my recent projects where I work recently, and it is visible here. So if I want to open anything, I can directly open from here. Or if you go to the open, you can open the recent files or maybe the old previous projects, whatever you have worked on before. And you can click on create new to work on the new projects. All right, the very first thing you should do is to go to the window workspace, and let's go to the essentials. So you go here and workspace, and let me just reset essentials. So you can see when you open your Photoshop for the first time, maybe you will see all these things. All right, and I don't want all the panels open. Usually I work on layer panel, channel panel, and paths panel. So when I open my Photoshop, I always want the toolbar only here and these three panels. I don't want all these things. So if you want to close it, you can just click on this and you can go and you can close it and it will disappear. Anytime you want it back, go to the window and choose color and you will get it back. All right. You can also dock and undock your panels. You can undock by clicking this and drag it here, and you can see it is floating now. And you can close it from here after the use. Or maybe let's say I want swatches. I worked, I finished, I don't want to close, I keep it. Then I take this back here and you see this blue light appears here. That means this will be placed here. I don't want here, maybe I want here. So this is called docking. And this will be docked here. But I don't want this. So I close it. I don't want this one. I close it. I don't want this one also. So I close it. Okay. Or you can just drag and cancel. And I want these three only. And here I don't want this one. And I want only this one. So this is my workspace. This is how I like. So you can go to the window, workspace, and new workspace. And then you can rename whatever you want to say with your name, and you can just write it down and just save it. So in my case, it's HT design. I just write here, I save it, and you see it's here already saved. All right. So when you click on this, you can see this is my workspace where I always work. So maybe if sometimes somebody else sit here and they use some other things, and let's say like patterns maybe, and a lot of other things. All right. So something like this, maybe my workspace has changed. So when I open my Photoshop and if I see all this mess here, I can just go here, workspace, and reset HT design. And you see I have my floating toolbar, which I actually like it. And these things, I always keep it floating. So wherever I work, I take it with me. Even the layer panel, I always keep it like this. You can decrease the size like this, and I put it here. And then I work in the canvas here, and then everything is fine. So now the workspace is done, and let's create a new document now. Because in Photoshop, you need a document to create a project. So the shortcut is Control N, or you can go to the file and click on new. And you have all these presets here. These are all presets: photo, print, web, mobile. Now this has nothing in relation to the printing, but these are just the printing presets, size presets, right? So if you want any dimensions from here, you can take. If you don't want, you can create on your own. So it's not necessary that if you want to do something with prints, then you select from here only, right? This is the recent, whatever recent file you have worked on, the recent dimensions that will be visible here, and these are the saved ones. So let's go here and let's create a new project. So this is like my lesson 1. Okay. And you have width and height, and these are the units. So let's say I want to create something for social media, and that is maybe Instagram feed post. So the dimension for Instagram feed is 100 by 100 pixels. Okay, so you choose pixels here first and then write width and height. Okay, make sure you choose pixels because this is very sensitive, these are the units. Like if I work for printing, obviously I will not take pixels, I'll take centimeters. So when you are working for digital purpose, you're creating anything for digitally used, like e-invitations or maybe e-cards or maybe social media posts, right? So then you can use pixels. But if you are working for the advertising company which is dealing in printing, maybe large format prints or indoor prints or something like that, maybe then you will work in inches or centimeters or something. So you can see when I change this to centimeter, these values changes. Okay, so in case if you have centimeter and if you write 1080, then this will be 10 meter 80 centi, which will be very long document. So make sure you choose proper unit and then give proper size here. This is orientation. So for example, if you have A4 size paper, then how you want it, landscape or portrait. Right now, it doesn't matter whatever you choose because this is square. Then you have resolution, right? For Instagram, 1080, 1080, and 72 is enough. Or maybe you can have 300 also if you have more detailed work. This actually deals in how good quality you want in your post, in your design. Like if you have more pixels, it will be more clear, but it will be more heavy also. Okay, so if you have a very simple design, then keep it 72. If you have detailed work, then keep it 300. So it's your choice. Then the next very important thing is color mode. Either you choose RGB or you choose CMYK. RGB you should choose when you are working for digital purpose. Yeah, and for social media posts or maybe the web banner or maybe um, you are working for something to send on WhatsApp, like e-invitation or e-card or something like that, or maybe e-magazine, right? Then you should choose RGB. But if you are dealing in printing, you should choose CMYK. CMYK is cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. K is the black color. Actually, K means key color, and the key color in the printing is black. And here is the RGB. Let's choose the RGB. We will be working with these sizes always in this course. All right. So it should be this size. Then there's the resolution. RGB background white is fine. If you want to save this, you can go here and you can click and you can save. So here maybe I will write um, social media post design course. Okay, and I save it. So what happens is, oops, when I clicked, it is again asking me to save. So let's write it here. Social media post design course. Okay, and save preset. That's it. So now you can see in my saved preset, I have this presets always saved. Let's click create. And you have a nice canvas here. Nothing nice, it's just white. All right. And I have a layer. For now, I just put it here. Let's just organize it a bit here. And you can see the canvas is created. The name is social media post design here. This is my document and RGB 8-bit. Okay. And these are the toolbar. Now in the toolbar also, these things here, this bar will always keep on changing. Whatever tool you select, according to that, this bar will show you options. See, it's all depend upon what tool you are using. Okay. During the course, we are going to use a lot of tools here. So we will use this bar a lot. All right. And the next thing I would like to tell you here is that you can create so many panels, so many documents at a time. Like this is just one. Maybe you want another one. So you can just go here and create select our preset and just click here and you have another one. And the name is Untitled one. But the size and dimensions, everything is same because I took it from the social media post design course template, which I saved it. So I have one is here, like that you have many more here and work on 2, 3, 4 different projects at a time. All right. And you can cancel this in time. Even you can arrange this also. You can go to the window, you can arrange tiles like maybe this, sometimes if you want to see, press Alt and scroll or Control plus and Control minus to zoom in, zoom out, Control 0 to fit to the screen. All right. So for now, if I want to sit here like this, I want to set this one here like this. So I can compare or I can show or I can see both projects side by side. And if you want to arrange again, then consolidate all tabs and you have like this. All right. So anytime you can change the workspace and anytime you can add and remove panels and that's it. Okay. So this is enough for this class and I'll see you in the next lesson.